Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of ChargePoint, ticker symbol CHPT. And I am recording this during market hours on Wednesday, February 21st, and it looks like we are currently battling with the key level of $2, just now breaking below it. But hopefully we can hold it for the day and closing above it, because I do think it is a pretty important level. It does also suggest, based on the volume profile, that there is a little bit of a volume shelf there. So, hopefully we do get a close above $2, or really, above $2.05. That would really be key, as that does seem to be the top of the shelf here. But, we're just going to have to wait and see. And so now I'm just going to throw up some drawings that I've done. I did add an additional Fibonacci retracement because it does look like we have found a top here at $2.37. And so I will go over all of these levels with the expectation that some of them will be acting as support. And so, looking at this, the last video that I put out was following the trading day of February 14th, when we did put in a higher close than the close over here put in on the 12th, but we were not able to put in a close higher than the high of $2.37. And then the following day on the 15th, we did test $2.37 again, hitting that as the high again, basically putting in a double top here. And with that being a red day, being down more than 3% on the day, that did give us a clear signal that a top was in and we would start to make our way down. But, just looking back on it, very clear, but tough to, make that call. But really, I do think that the price is at a discount, especially because we are seeing reports that target of $4.25 price target for ChargePoint being released today. So I do think at $2 a share, it is at a discount if you're at least thinking long term. And so here, just looking at the chart, some of the levels that do stand out to me, really, this uptrending dashed line that I have drawn here went over last week. We did get a close below that previously on February 5th, but that does appear to have been a fake out. So if we do close below that level, right around 198, 197, that could be a fake out. So you always want to make sure you get two closes below or above a level to confirm the breakout or breakdown. And so if we do get a close below 198, I just wait to see where the close is on Thursday, tomorrow, February 22nd, before getting an idea if the moves will be continued to the downside or if we will be respecting that uptrend and moving to the upside. And so other levels to consider, let's see, to the downside, this 786 at a price of $1.96.1, that could be another key level. Maybe we wick down to that level, but ideally closing above the uptrend. So do keep an eye out for that. Then another level to the downside that really corresponds to the end of this volume shelf. So if we did start to get closes below this level, which is the 50% retracement from this Fibonacci at $1.92, if we do see closes below that, I would expect us to see some continued moves to the downside, like potentially testing $1.88, which was the lowest close before seeing this rally up. So we don't want to be seeing closes below that. But if we do, we might be testing this low before the run up, which was at $1.85. And then again, just below that, we've got the 618 from this yellow retracement. That is at $1.83.5. So hopefully, with these levels, kind of being at a similar price, hopefully we don't go any lower than $1.83. Because if we do, we really start to see the volume shelf taper out, and we could be dropping down to fill this gap at $1.76, which actually could be a good thing, so we don't have that gap looming behind us, potentially finding support at the 786 here at $1.71.4. But, I am hoping that we are able to find some support right around the current price at $2. Really, corresponding with this uptrend and all of these levels that are around here. It is unfortunate that we are below 203, marked by this red line here. as well as $2.05, which from this retracement, we can see that $2.04.9 is the 618 level, and I do think it would be really key for us to reclaim that, especially because that could be a nice launching pad to levels up. Because we do have this nice volume shelf here, and then levels to the upside that might act as resistance or potential support if we can get above them. That would be the 50% retracement here, which also happens to be the 236 from this previous retracement, and that is at a price of $2.11. So if we can get above that level, I do think that would be good. It doesn't really seem like it has been that significant in the past, though we did get a wick up to approximately that level at a high of $2.10 here, and we did get an open on the 13th at $2.12, so just right around that level. So if we can be getting closes above that, that could be good, and that could also position us to move higher, like potentially to this level at the 382, which is at $2.17.1. We do see this little bit of a volume lip there. That could be, we could be bumping our heads there. But if we can, again, get above that and get to this level at $2.22, that was the high of yesterday. So I do think that is a level to note, and it would be good to be getting above there so we could start to move higher. And if I do zoom out, we can see where that level originates from. That was the high on December 4th. And so, we did get some support following that. Looks like we had a bull flag before a move up. Did get some resistance here during this downtrending channel, and it does look like it served as some approximate resistance on this last, run up that I've got this Fibonacci retracement drawn at. But then, the next level, which I do think is, a really key level because we need to be seeing two closes above it, is the high here that was $2.28. We were able to get one close above it on the 14th, but we were not able to get confirmation of getting above that level, as we did see a retracement the following day down to a close of $2.25. So if we can get back up to $2.28, get two closes above that, I then think we could start to tackle $2.37, getting a close above that, and then making our way up to $2.42 and potentially higher, like to $2.73 or the ideal $3. Or $4.25, which I do think is in their future. And so that's what I'm looking forward to. But, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.